Alright everyone, so the Jurassic World Facts app has just had its Chaos Theory update, and we'll first start off by scanning in Guanlong, which comes in the 2-pack with Lystrosaurus. We'll also scan Lystrosaurus, so stay tuned. Now this code comes from Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. Most of the codes do, just because, you know, he got a lot of them, so I was like, yeah, let's get them all from one place. A lot of other ones came from me, and then we have one from someone else. We'll get to that later, but here's baby Apatosaurus. You can scan it in. You can scan all of them in. These are the top 20 codes, and they are working. Some of them do not work though, so that's why I say there's 20 codes working. We still have a few to find. So Lystrosaurus does also work. This comes in the 2-pack with the Guanlong. Not sure why it wasn't Oviraptor. Maybe it will appear in Chaos Theory at some point. I haven't heard anything about that though, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so far we have the Guanlong, baby Apatosaurus, Lystrosaurus, and now the new Gallimimus, all thanks to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews for picking them up. And this one's interesting. It has a red patterning on its head, which some of you may have picked up on. It may or may not be a new unique dinosaur in the show. But here, speaking of unique dinosaurs in the show, is the Monolophosaurus. Now I would turn your brightness down to scan this one in, because it wouldn't work for me until I turn my brightness down, but it does still work somehow. So there you go, the new Monolophosaurus. It should be appearing in Chaos Theory from what I hear, this brand new mold, considering why else would they go through the effort to make a new mold and then also use the original mold too? It's like, why? So I guess we'll get the old one and this new one in Chaos Theory, except this one's more of a feathery one. And then we have Chasmosaurus. So this one also works by scanning it in from the box, just like Monolophosaurus. I know they've been found out in the wild, but even though I've seen people find them on shelves, no one's sharing the scan code, so that's unfortunate. Same with Epic Attack Spino. I saw someone have it, but I don't know where the scan code is. I did try asking for it, but they thought they were too good for me and didn't respond. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're probably busy, but Gastonia, unfortunately, doesn't work, even though the scan code is there, and Dilophosaurus, same thing too. The scan code does not work. So let's move on to the wild raw, starting off with Parasaurolophus Lux, thanks to Andy's Dinosaur Review scan. And this one uses the young Parasaurolophus mold from Dominion and also the Lost World set. So I don't know why when the toy is just a normal adult para, but there you go. Now here we finally have Pachyrhinosaurus after a ton of time. You know, we got one in 2018, but that was meant to be Ceratosaurus, so it's a bit weird. But this one is a legit Pachyrhinosaurus, basically, once again, from Andy's Dinosaur Toy Reviews. Same with this green Ceratosaurus. I'm really in love with this green Ceratosaurus. Although it has the exact same mold in the fact type, I do believe it was actually the Jurassic World, the game Ceratosaurus mold, and they just repainted it. It does look like that anyway, with the head being a bit chubby. I know it looks like that in the game. Not chubby, but like more of a round thing than what Jurassic World Evolution has. And then once again, Andy's Dinosaur Reviews carrying with the Majungasaurus scan code. Now, we'll definitely see this one in an upcoming season of Chaos Theory because it isn't actually named dinosaur. Whilst it is called Majungasaurus, it has a name called Major, like Bumpy. You don't just make a toy of it unless it's appearing in the series, right? All the named dinosaurs have appeared in shows, like Bumpy, you know, and whatnot. And then here, Bajadasaurus. This one, actually, credit goes to me. Yay! I found this one in the store, and I don't believe anyone's really found any of the gigantic trackers yet, unless you live in Australia. Mapusaurus 2 was also found in stores, but unfortunately, I couldn't find it in a store. I don't know why. But yes, I did find Bajadasaurus. Very happy with that. So yeah, that means we don't have a working Mapusaurus scan code. I am really sorry I couldn't provide that. Hopefully soon. You know, June 1st is the embargo list, which is literally tomorrow. But here we do have Becklespinax. I would say one of the coolest ones, most important ones. And the model in the game actually looks amazing. They put effort into this, so I'm really in love with it. This one is actually credit to Nathy Vader. This time they found in Smith's store, UK. So, you know, if you're in the UK, skedaddle on over to your stores. But I'm hoping, considering the embargo list tomorrow, June 1st, that I'll be able to find it too. I would love to make a video on it tomorrow because it's just such an awesome figure. Just to have a look at the model as well. They actually put effort into that. You know, facts that kind of have dodgy models, but this time I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I am very excited to hopefully try and find my own because, oh, it would be so awesome. And then I'm hoping they make the Blondie, because this one's Brunette. I hope they make Blondie because there was a second one in the show. So we'll see, or we won't see, if they make that. But yeah, what do you guys think of Becklespinax? I think it's pretty cool. But here we have the Out Attack Tyrannosaurus Rex. I know this is a fan favorite among a lot of you guys, although it's a really not great figure in a lot of people's opinion. But I look through the videos, my videos, right, and they show me when you guys watch the most, right? So there'll be a massive spike in viewers. So say 20% are watching like at 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden we've got like 50% of people have tuned back in to watch T-Rex at like the 5-minute mark, and it's like, okay, it's a dodgy toy, but go ahead. Anyway, Diplodocus, its scan code doesn't work, unfortunately. But here, these ones, the last ones, all credit goes out to me. How awesome is that? Because I found these in the store, believe it or not, as you can see. So that one is my picture right there. If you go sharing it around, ProC is the guy who shared it. But you know, most of the photos I did try to collect from minimal amounts of people, just so I could. It's harder to change, you know, I can't really be bothered changing the text because I'll put in credit to Andy and credit to Matthew Vader. So there's that. But Stygimoloch, I also found. How cool is that one? It's different to Stiggy because it's not brown. We do know we're actually getting a Stiggy that comes in a Kenji 2-pack, although that hasn't been found yet. None of the 2-packs have been found. I do believe they're at Universal Studios though, so that kind of makes sense. I'm surprised no one's picked it up and shared any photos yet though. So yeah, here is Dimorphodon. How cool is that? It also comes in the pack with the new Stygimoloch and the Carnotaurus, the ones I just shared. And then here we have, thanks to Andy once again, Dilophosaurus that comes in a 2-pack with Tiger Atrociraptor. So stay tuned because we're about to scan in the Tiger Atrociraptor. Do you guys like the look of these? I do. And this Dilophosaurus, very cool. Unfortunately, yeah, we couldn't get the Strike Attack Dilophosaurus, but at least we could get that one. And here, finally have the update Tiger. Looks much better than the epic damage, extreme damage Tiger from Dominion's Wave. That one was just too dark of an orange. It was more of a brown color. But this one finally actually looks orange. Now this one, Camouflage Panthera. No one believed me it was camouflaged or that it was Panthera, but we finally saw the show. We saw Panthera camouflage, and it has these exact patterns. Not exact, but it's got the line going through it and the different greenish patterning on the underbelly and whatnot. So yay, finally got onto that one. Now Ghost, obviously, as I did say, no one's gotten the Universal exclusives, but we can see Ghost is a mountain creature. We'll have a preview of them, and Monolophosaurus is a jungle creature, it would appear, and then the Stygimoloch that comes with Kenji is a savanna creature. So unfortunately, I don't think there's any more human packs to come for now until a wave 3 maybe, but here's the grey T-Rex and then Rauisuchus. But make sure to watch the previous video above. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. See you later. Bye everyone.